All right, guys, we're back. Oh, geez, let's take a look at today in OCG realm. Why should we take a look at the OCG? Well, it's great because it gives us a chance to look at what's to come. Sometimes it's fairly accurate, sometimes it's not accurate at all, but nonetheless, we get to look at some of the cards that we're getting here in Infinite Forbidden, how they're used, at least in the OCG. Um, super great overall for us to be able just to have that little bit of foresight, I guess you would say. So, um, I mean, I'm assuming that it's just going to be another update where maybe Snake Eyes Fire King, probably not so much Snake Eyes Fire King, but Snake Eyes is running rampant. Maybe some Tenpai-Dragon as well. We know they've been picking up traction here in the TCG and in the OCG. They have at least two, three new cards that they're utilizing. I would say probably two cards that they're utilizing that's making them that much stronger. So let's scroll down and take a look. Snake Eyes is at 10.2%, while Tenpai is at 21. I'm surprised. I didn't take a look at the last OCG report, but that's a significant sway there towards Senpai-Dragon. I could have sworn the last one was, vice versa. We had Snake Eyes leading the charge, and Tenpai was very, very small percentage. I want to say where Ubel is, but wow. So, hey, Senpai-Dragon at 21.4%, Fire King's at 12, Ubel 11, Snake Eye Pure 10.2, Voiceless Voice is getting a 5.6, Memento Unchained, and then others. I personally like that others category. That's at 32%. That means there's just a plethora of people trying to play other stuff and make other things work and just be competitive with the other deck rather than what's at tier 1. I like that. I enjoy it. I have no qualms with playing the number 1 deck. Just for me personally, I like to have something that's maybe a little slightly different. It's just more fun for me. I'm really weird. I don't like mirror matches. I just don't like the mirror match at all. Nothing about it entices me. So, wow, guys. Well, hey, let's get into see what the actual decks look like. Right. So, we have 69 Tenpai-Dragon deck representation here. Wow. That's pretty cool. I do enjoy myself some Tenpai, so that's cool. 40 Fire Kings. I think so. 33 Sinful Spoils. I think combining that together. 37 Ubel. Ubel is gaining momentum, and it's fair to say that Ubel is a problem, especially if you're playing Tenpai for sure, right? So make sure you have your Samurai Destroyer on hand and ready to go. 33 Snake Eyes with 21 Fiendsmith. That's interesting. Okay. So the new Fiendsmith archetype that's be coming out in Infinite Forbidden is definitely seeing its use. People are using it. 18 Voiceless Voice. I do suspect that in the TCG we're going to see an uptick in Voiceless Voice. It is a good deck. It's very competent. Blessings of the Voiceless Voice. New continuous spell card is great. It allows that recursion from the banished area, the zone. So when Saphira banishes, boom, you can get it right back. I think that we're going to see uptick in that. It's a good deck, and I think that it combats Snake Tenpai pretty well. So Memento, is what it is. Unchained is at 10. 8 Branded. You know how I feel about Branded. Centurion. 5 Centurion, 2 Fiendsmith Centurion, 1 Whitewood Centurion. So if you haven't already, go check out that Centurion Whitewood's video that I just put out. Shows the deck build, shows some gameplay, some real gameplay. Unfortunately, with how it is on YG Omega, we can't get our siding in and have that good match, but we do get some solo games, and you're able to see some of the combos. I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's something that I'm going to try to make work here in the TCG when we get it. So Check that out. 7 gimmick puppet. And 3 Horus gimmick puppet. I don't know how well Horus works in there. Gimmick puppet seems to lock you in to the puppets. But I am working on gimmick puppets, so I'm gonna bring you guys a gimmick puppet video, regardless of if you ask for it or not. You're getting it. You're gonna push right in your face. You are going to have some gimmick puppet. So Whitewoods by themselves. So Whitewoods, 5 toys, 1 Centurion, 1 Fiendsmith. Not a big fan of the toy build for it, but to each their own. Check it out regardless. I think it's gonna be fun, and we know it's gonna get some more support. It is the prequel to our Diabell Star current Snake Eyes lore that we have and whatnot. So Meliodas, Supreme King, 6 Runic, 5 Rescue Ace, Grass, Magician, Ritual Beast, Salamander, Great Dragon, Labyrinth, and Madolche. Interesting, really interesting. We have further on down there in our others, the Orcus, the Sky Strikers, Sky Striker, Thunder Dragon, Animancipator, Chimera, Morphine Smith, Horus, Sword Soul. Sword Soul just did we just watch them win in the tourney? Can't remember. Whatever. Ragnarika. I was really hoping I was hoping for some Ragnarika to do well. It looks great. The artwork is awesome, but not quite there yet. And the Makanko Infernoble Knight down there, that guy's holding strong. So cool. It's really interesting to see this stuff. So this is the tenpai build that we're seeing in the OCG. The new card here sounds like it acts as a populace. Probably get some gameplay and test these out as well. And then a little Doki Doki Dragon. I think he's a searcher. So, and this one is a tuner. So in conjunction with your Chandra or Fedora, Chandra, whatever. We'll say it in TCG. In TCG, Chandra, he's your tuner. And you only have him as your tuner. So it's nice to have this other card here at a 2. Gives you 5 tuners for this deck. Allows you to play probably through some interruptions a little better. Everything else pretty standard here. With that, you got your Samurai Robot Destroyer, whatever his name looks like. I'm not sure what this cat here purpose is serving, but your Bishop Dissipator now. Pretty awesome. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like it. I don't like Phantasme, but again, the OCG world is a little different. Here's your Snake Eyes Fire Kings, and I'm not sure that this is much different from what we see in general. I think this card, the Hat Hair, where I don't see the link yet. There it is, the Hat Hair, and then the Trap here. Can't remember what it does. Little cheeky play. So pretty interesting. So I guess with those 2 cards, other than that, you have the same build, same Fire King, same Snake Eyes, and Yubel with the Fiendsmith. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm calling it now. I think Yubel is going to be a problem here soon, if it's not already. And with Fiendsmith, not going to be a good time unless you're playing Yubel. Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith. Okay. Finished 2nd. Wow. I'm curious. Maybe I'll throw together some Fiendsmith stuff as well and see how that plays. Wow. Yeah, so just a brief update from the world of OCG, and probably, a good indication on what's to come. I'm not seeing anything in here that's telling me that we're not going to have something similar in the TCG. Again, we're getting Fiendsmith, very competent. Seems to work well with Snake Eyes. Yubel and Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith's going to be coming, and it's going to be helping out some of these already pretty good and very good archetypes on their own. But I'm still rooting for Centurion. I'm gonna make Centurion Whitewoods happen. I'm gonna take it to locals. We're gonna get some video footage. But ultimately, guys, if you enjoy what you see and you are an OG, even if you're not an OG, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts on this OCG report. Is it going to really impact the TCG? What are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm happy to discuss it with you. But other than that, guys, I am out.